Hi everybody, Matt Cison here, Friday Night Videos. Welcome back. Okay, oh by the way, I just wanted to point out that if there's any topic that you guys want me to talk about to discuss, feel free to email me, matt@mattcison.com, and I'd be happy to talk about it. Today, I'm going to talk about momentum, right, versus clearing or cleansing or releasing, whatever you wish to call it. Um, there's a particular challenge that I run to with cleansers or tappers or releasers, and that particular challenge is that they're so busy and they're so focused on cleansing that they don't necessarily have the mind frame to move forward because they're too busy looking backward to cleanse what they think they need to cleanse. Um, they almost go overboard, right? So every tiny little feeling that comes up, they're sitting there and they're cleansing it. They're trying to let it go. Um, you don't need to cleanse every little feeling inside of you. It's almost as if they're getting almost too addicted to the cleansing. And cleansing is great. I'm not by any mean, or releasing if you want to call it, I'm not by any means saying you shouldn't do it. But I'm saying you've got to balance it out, right? You're cleansing what's in the subconscious, but remember, you still have a conscious willpower mind. The willpower mind is there to take you through things short term. Okay? Um, so, if you're at a point where you can't even concentrate at all to focus on what you need to take care of, to take the actions you need to move through, you can't even access your conscious willpower part of your mind, then by all means, please cleanse what's inside of you. But if there is if you've got some willpower in there to continue to move forward, but your focus is, oh, but I haven't completely cleared all these feelings yet, so I can't move forward at this moment, then you're really doing yourself a disservice. You have to mend the two together. You have to use the two together, the conscious and the subconscious mind. You have to use that willpower mind to move you through forward, right? And as you're moving forward, something may come up. A subconscious feeling or perception may come up. It's maybe, again, preventing you from taking your next step. If that happens, guess what? Then go ahead and cleanse that, right? But keep taking a step forward to see how far you can get before a block comes up, okay? And sometimes when you keep taking that step forward, you get that momentum. It just starts rolling and rolling and rolling, and all of a sudden you're just cruising, and you're almost trying to catch up to the snowball, building snowball. Um, So take it easy on yourself. Realize you don't have to cleanse every feeling inside of you to move forward with your life. There's something I wanted to say, particularly with this. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. So you don't have to cleanse every little tiny thing in your life. All you're really wanting to do is cleanse enough so that you can create momentum. Okay? Get that. Let's say, for example, there's a feeling or perception that's blocking you 100% from taking action, from moving forward. Let's say you cleanse 49% of that. Well, okay, I can still see that there's still enough block there to prevent you from moving forward with your conscious willpower part of your mind. Now, let's say you clear 51% of this block. Well, just what? You just created enough momentum to use your willpower mind over the subconscious part of the mind. You've just created enough. Even that 1% should get you moving, right? Now, if you've released 60, 70, 80%, well, by all means, use that conscious willpower mind to move forward. No, you don't have to sit there and cleanse the rest of the 20%. That's not necessary, right? So we make such a big deal in pretty much the mental health world, or the emotional clearing world, or whatever you wish to call it, on the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is everything, especially in the hypnosis world, right? The hypnosis world is saying, here's your subconscious mind, and your conscious mind is this little speck of a dot right in the middle. And they're really belittling this conscious mind. In all honesty, that conscious mind is just as necessary, and I'm going to say this to you guys, it's just as powerful as your subconscious mind in different ways. Without that conscious willpower thinking part of your mind, you wouldn't be able to get through life. You'd just be like a little baby, taking everything in, right? And notice you might have a joyful life because you're taking everything in and go, whoa, right? But you won't be able to function in this life. That conscious willpower thinking mind is just as important as the subconscious mind. And also it's just as powerful, as I said, because that conscious willpower mind is the mind, part of your mind that pushed that subconscious feelings down in the first place. It's got that much power behind it. I'm not going to get too much into that. So you just want to create enough momentum to get past the hump, okay? And then take a step forward. Now that one step forward may bring up another feeling or perception that might need to be cleansed, and cleanse it. Move through it. And then take another step forward. And it might bring something else. And it might bring up something huge. And all of a sudden you find yourself taking 2 steps backwards. That's okay. Cleanse it. And then take 3 steps forward. Right? But keep the momentum going. Right? And it doesn't... generally, the people who tend to cleanse all the time are the people who are trying to make everything so perfect. You're never going to get to a point of perfection. I just put up a quote from Bruce Lee about perfection. It was great. I'll find it maybe later. Or maybe I'll post it here. But perfection is impossible, right? So just keep the momentum going. If you keep the momentum going, you'll feel fulfilled. You'll start living your life versus trying to cleanse everything where you're always emptying it out and you're never moving forward and you're not feeling fulfilled. So that's about it today. But again, so if, mind you, so I want to get this also. So a lot of cleansers, a lot of EFTers, a lot of tappers, a lot of TFTers, a lot of FEFTers, goes on and on, right? They're great again. They're great at cleansing, but the problem is they don't know how to create and move forward, right? They're too busy creating. And even during that tapping, they make it like a huge turnaround. They may feel better, but they still don't take action. You need to take action behind that movement, right? And just to plug in for myself, if you need help creating and moving forward, get the perfect affirmation. There's within that system, I created something called the 6-3 benefits, right? In that 6-3 benefits, you're creating an affirmation that came from deep inside of your spiritual self. And you're using that affirmation not just as auto affirmation where you're trying to say it and force it into the subconscious mind. You're actually using it as a way to cleanse what's inside of you, to bring up things that need to be cleansed and released. And then when things are cleansed and released, there's something called the 6-3 benefits where you can use that affirmation to come up with the specifics and the details of why you want that affirmation to come forth so that you can create your life, right? It's basically writing a hypnosis script without the script. You make your own script. You don't borrow from anybody else's script. If you've got script books, throw it out the window. Right? Make your own scripts, right? And the 6-3 benefits has a perfect way to show you how to do it. Perfect. Has a great way to show you how to do it. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you next week, and live a spiritual life, but with practicality.